Hi everyone, this is Heather Engman, Sung from the Trees, and I'm here in the garden today with yarrow, Achillea millefolium. Yarrow is a plant in the Asteraceae family and is known to be antimicrobial, and also a plant that is called a styptic, which means that it stops bleeding, and also is known to be very healthy for the teeth and gums. And so I'm planning to make a tincture today of fresh yarrow leaves, and the ideal time to harvest and tincture this plant is when the flowers are in bloom, often in June around the summer solstice. And since I have some really beautiful yarrow leaves here that are ready to be harvested in the fall, I am going to ask yarrow to harvest and make a tincture. So in order to ask, I'm going to connect through my breath with the plant. I'm going to breathe 7 breaths, exchanging breath with yarrow, and I am going to say, "What have you for me?" and listen and receive. And then I'm going to tell yarrow that I would like to harvest and ask for permission, and also ask how much I can harvest. So I'm going to do that practice now with the plant, and then I'll share what I receive and continue in harvesting, assuming that yarrow gives me some leaves to harvest. I received from yarrow today that yarrow is a beautiful partner for health and healing, bright, white, light, and partnership with us. And yarrow told me that I may harvest, and shared that I may harvest 3 big leaves. So I have my scissors here, and I'm going to just ask as I am touching and connecting with yarrow, and ask which leaves I may harvest. So now that I have harvested these 3 leaves, I'm going to snip up the leaves, including the stems, in my canning jar here. I like to snip them up in sort of bigger parts, maybe like a 1/2 inch along the stem, and then when they're in the jar, I just put my scissors in there and snip them up more finely. And the more finely that they are snipped up, then the more plant material that will, the more plant surface that will be available to the alcohol for absorbing the healing properties of the plant. So you can see the plant material just snipped up in there. I might do just a little more snipping of those stems. Okay. And I am, when I make tinctures of fresh plant material, I like to use 100 proof organic vodka. So I'm just pouring the vodka on top of the plant material and filling it up almost to the top. And now I'm going to put the lid on, and then I'm going to create a label, and on the label I'm going to put today's date, and then also yarrow and the message that I received from yarrow today. And I will allow this to sit for at least 6 weeks, and then I will strain it, and I'll have a wonderful tincture that could be used for mouthwash for gargling, or could be used to stop bleeding as needed, or can be used for bug bites or as a bug repellent. There are many, many uses of yarrow. So thanks very much to yarrow, and thank you to you all for joining me today.